There's a $6 trillion expense around the world every year on healthcare. And people are looking for ways to reduce those costs. And one of the biggest levers that people have is to get people out of hospitals.
In the past, the healthcare system's been reactive to an event happening. And in order to lower costs and improve outcomes, we're going to have to become more preventative.
The Fit Shirt is a concept that we saw as the future of medical healthcare and fitness. It integrates sensors, electronics, a shirt, all into one form factor that people can put on. It is a 3-lead ECG that monitors the electrical heart activity, as well as the motion and the temperature. The 3-lead ECG has been around for over 100 years. And the original boxes that were built in the 50s and 60s were the size of a refrigerator. The boxes that are today at the bedside are about the size of a laptop computer. We've managed to put that down into the form factor about the size of your palm. And by next year, it's going to be the size of a button. So what analog integration does is it reduces size, it reduces cost, and it makes the overall solution more usable.
The other big trend going on in healthcare is more and more people want access to modern healthcare products. And so there's this desire to make them more portable. So these devices like ultrasound equipment can get out of the big hospitals that are located in big cities and out more into rural areas where there are just general practitioners. Maxim is addressing the need for miniaturization through integration.
Traditionally, the transmit and the receive electronics have been separate. There's been integrated AFEs that have been developed for the low voltage receive path, and then high voltage transmit ICs that have been developed for the transmitter. Maxim is the only player today that's able to develop a product that combines both the receiver and the transmitter to create a full-on integrated transceiver product that saves approximately 50% of the space, and it helps reduce the overall power consumption by about 30%. 10 years ago, ultrasound used to be a very large machine. That machine has gotten smaller and smaller. We're talking about machines that look like laptops today, and tomorrow may look like PDAs.
In the healthcare market, medical equipment is all becoming connected. Either wired or wireless connectivity is being added. With all this data going around, security becomes a big issue.
We have a long history of providing security to the financial transaction marketplace. And that same security can now be applied to medical devices, especially wearable medical devices. Now, Maxim is coming out with a whole family of products that integrate a high-performance microcontroller, along with high-performance analog blocks, a trust protection unit, which provides that security at the device level, and RF communications.
Today, when you walk in the hospital, there's this bedside equipment, and this bedside equipment is going to get replaced where everybody gets a personal monitor when they walk in the hospital. From the 4% infection rate that they have in the hospital today, that'll go down to much lower. And they'll have more data because it'll all be streaming back to the cloud and into the patient records in an automated fashion. And most health problems happen months or weeks or days or hours before the event itself happens. With that information in hand, you can circumvent any problem from happening and eliminate damage to the body. And that is the whole crux of this new healthcare model.